Greetings. Welcome. Welcome to Storytime with Dr. Helen Tinsley. Good afternoon. It's terrific Thursday, and we're blessed to see another day, and I'm grateful to be here to share stories with you. It's a very hot day here. It's about 93 degrees. Um, those of you that know me, I'm a sun goddess. I love the hot weather, so I appreciate it. Hi, and Carol. So before I begin, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone that has been praying for my grandchildren. For those that might not know, my grandchildren have been through a procedure, a bone marrow transplant. My 10-year-old grandson donated his bone marrow to his 8-year-old granddaughter, and the procedure was yesterday. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that has prayed and is praying, that has called me, that has texted, that has sent messages, that have inboxed, that have DM'd, that have emailed, that have commented. I appreciate, my family appreciates it all. Thank you so much. We're very grateful. Thank you. And with that said, I'm also grateful to be here today. We've been going through this pandemic for over 100 days now, and with no end in sight. People are not practicing social distancing. They're not using common sense. There's a pandemic. Stay home if you can. If you can't, wear your mask. Here's my new one. I don't want to put it on because I have lip gloss, but here's my new one. Black Lives Matter. Wear your mask. Stay 6 feet apart or more if you can. Wash your hands as often, frequently. Use hand sanitizers. Come on, folks. We're all at risk. Coronavirus is an equal opportunity infection or equal opportunity virus, and we want to keep everyone safe. So let's try to be more diligent, each and every one. So with that said, let me get off my little my coronavirus soapbox, and let's begin. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine in the stories that I read every day. I have another story from the Fred Crump collection, and I just want to reiterate. Um, I used to be a vendor of African American and African books for adults and children in the 80s and the 90s. And some of my favorite books were this series by Fred Crump. And over the years I've given them away, and who knows where those books are. But I was so pleasant. I always said when I started doing the story time, I wish I had those books again, because most of them are traditional fairy tales with African American characters and even slightly different versions to the story. And when Dr Tinsley, mine Carol's friend Loretta, sent me this box of books, these books were included in the box. So I'm thrilled. And today's story is Afrotina and the Three Bears. I, Carlton, and I, and Carol. Afrotina and the Three Bears. One day, when Afrotina's father returned from a trip to the city, he brought her three presents: a frilly pink dress, a flowery parasol, and shiny black patent leather shoes. The next Sunday after church, Afrotina told her mom and pop she wanted to take a little walk to show off her new clothes. Very well, but just remember, said her mother, pretty is as pretty does. And Afrotina skipped off, twirling her flowery parasol. Before long, she came to a cave in the woods. It was the home of the three bears who were out for a walk while their soup cooled. Yum! Something in there smells good, said Afrotina. Then, without a knock or hello, she went into the cave. The table was set with three bowls of soup. Afrotina sat on Papa Bear's chair. It was too high. Then she sat on Mama Bear's chair. It was too low. Then she sat on Baby Bear's chair and it broke all to pieces. So she stood up at the table and tasted Papa Bear's soup. Woo! It was too hot. Then she tasted Mama Bear's soup. Yuck! It was too salty. Then she tasted Baby Bear's soup. Yummy. It was just right. And she ate it all up. Then she went into the bear's bedroom. She bounced on Papa Bear's bed. Ouch! It was too hard. Then she tried Mama Bear's bed. Whoosh! She sank out of sight into the soft feather mattress. Then she tried Baby Bear's bed. Just right, she said. And she took off her shiny little patent leather shoes and crawled under the cover. Before long, the three bears came home from their walk. Someone has been sitting in my chair, growled Papa Bear. And someone has been sitting in my chair, said Mama Bear. And someone sat in my chair and smushed it, cried Baby Bear. Someone has been eating my soup, said Papa Bear. And someone has been eating my soup, said Mama Bear. And someone ate my soup all up, cried Baby Bear, and ran weeping to the bedroom. Someone has been bouncing on my bed, said Papa Bear. And someone smushed down my feather bed, said Mama. And that someone is snoring in my bed, cried Baby Bear. Then all three bears growled their most fierce and noisy and berry growl. Roar! Afrotina woke up to see three big bears, hairy, frowning, grouchy bears around her. Roar! Who are you? Growled Papa Bear, showing all his teeth. My name is Afrotina, she managed to squeak in a tiny voice. Young lady, said Papa Bear, didn't your mother teach you any manners? You have entered our home without permission. You have broken Baby Bear's chair, eaten Baby Bear's soup, and now you're in Baby's bed. I guess Mama Bear will just have to throw you in the pot to make some more soup. Oh, please, Mr. Bear, oh, please, cried Afrotina. If you can forgive me, I will make up the bed ever so nicely and take Baby's chair home to be mended, and I will bring back my Sunday dinner for Baby to eat. Very well, said Papa Bear, but if you do not return, I will come find you and chomp you all up. Me too, said Baby Bear, wiping away a tear. So Afrotina ran home with Baby's broken chair, wailing all the way. After she told Mom and Pop about her bad manners in the bear, she asked very politely for their help. So her father repaired the chair and her mother packed the lunch basket. And this time, remember, Afrotina, said her father, pretty is as pretty does. Yes, Papa, she said, and ran down the path carrying the chair and baby bear's lunch. Then she came to the bear's cave. She remembered to knock, and her knees were knocking a little too. Come in, said Papa Bear in his nicest voice. Oh, my chair is all fixed up, laughed Baby Bear. And Mama Bear said, why, there is enough lunch in the basket for all four of us. Will you stay and join us? So Afrotina had lunch with the three bears, and when she left, she remembered her manners. Thank you for the nice visit, she said sweetly, and made a little curtsy. Come see us again, said the three bears, waving goodbye. And she did. And that, my dear listeners, is the story of Afrotina and the Three Bears, retold and illustrated by Fred Crump Jr. One thing I want to say about those stories, most of them, it's the basic plot of the original fairy tale, but most of them don't end in violence. Most of them have a happy ending. Um, and so many of our folk tales and fairy tales and nursery rhymes have violence in them. I always tried to find ones that had, more appropriate endings. In fact, I didn't even teach my children nursery rhymes because of the negativity. Any rate, today's story was Afrotina and the Three Bears. I hope you enjoyed the story. I like this one better too, Aunt Carol, than chasing the Goldilocks and she ran away and was never seen again. This one they became friends. So at any rate, everyone be well, enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the start of our. Actually, it's a long weekend for some people. I don't even want to call it a holiday because I don't believe in the premise of the 4th of July, considering the history of this country when it was founded. Any rate, that's too much for today. Enjoy your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be well.